Oh, Jesus. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy McLorderkins. Lordy McLorderkins. It's amazing how PlayStation, or Sony, does not want your boy to be doing YouTube. It's like, come on, Cal. Come on, Hammy. We out here. All right, anyway, yeah, as you guys know, hey, I could create posts, bruh. I just noticed that. Okay, so now if I have issues, then that means I can actually, nice. Okay, so I can make posts to you guys. I think that's what that means. Sorry about that, everybody. I deeply apologize for those who don't know. And this is why we're going Streamlabs. So I don't want to give a complete explanation to it because it's kind of long-winded. But long story short, um, PS5s, there's a handful of them. The very first ones, they shut off, right? And when they shut off, yeah, they just shut off, right? And they shut off due to heat. But they're so sensitive to the heat that it makes it really difficult to like I'm wearing a sweater. Sometimes it's so cold in here I have to put like two sweaters on, and that's just to keep the PlayStation alive, right? But being that it's going into summertime, I'm gonna have to start using Streamlabs up until I can get this thing replaced. Now, my warranty is through GameStop, so I have to wait for GameStop to get PS5s in that are not in bundles, but they're opening up the option to not use bundles. So I'm waiting for that policy to get implemented. And once it's implemented, then we won't have to deal with this anymore, right? So, but to combat that, I want to say come roughly the 18th, 19th, 20th, somewhere around there this month, I'm going to go Streamlabs. And Streamlabs, when it shuts off, I'm not going to shut off. The stream won't stop. Everything will still be here. It's just I got to restart the PlayStation. That way we don't got to keep restarting the stream. You know what I mean? It makes it a little bit easier on you guys. And I'll be way more than willing to do that. And I'll just deal with the PlayStation rather than, you know what I mean, stopping the whole stream. You guys got to you know what I mean? So deep apologies. I am working on that, out of my control right now. But thanks for stopping by again. We are here. I'm trying to rejoin Yao Yao, and it's not working. Let me check this chat out. Sorry about that. Yukiba, what's happening? Red K, what's happening? Aether, Mr. Phoenix, what's happening? Want to see a funny video? Absolutely. Post it in the Discord. I would love to see that. All right, so we are helping out M, right? So M and then Jack, right? Now, I hope this gentleman has condensed resin. If you got your condensed resin, let's go ahead and knock it out because I don't want a line to get started, right? What is going on, man? Wait, there's two people here. Oh, Burger's here. Nice. Oh, you guys are doing it. That's what's up. Thank you, Burger. Shout out to you, bruh. By the way, I wanted to speak on this real quick. Yes. Yes. By the way, it seems like there was some disagreements or something in the chat right before it shut off. I will just say this. If someone wants to do something on their account, regardless of what it is, it's their account. They can do whatever they want. It's their account. All you can do is make a suggestion, and you have to just label it as your opinion, and that'll be it. You know what I mean? Outside of that, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But the last thing I want is for people to be butting heads over something that simple. You know what I mean? Just understand everybody here, their intention is of good intention, so don't get butthurt if somebody does make a recommendation. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, it's they could do what they want. If they want to burn their PlayStation, they can do that. You know what I mean? You can't really say that. It's not cool, but you know, they can do that. You know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is. Yugiba, just type ! Discord and it'll pop up. You know what I mean? So I just want to put that out there, make sure everybody's cool, make sure everybody's getting along. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody butting heads, especially over some stuff like that. Like if anybody gonna be flashing on my channel, it's gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like everybody keep it cool. We got too many level-headed people here for that to be. You know what I mean? I just want to. Yeah, we good? We good. I'm assuming we straight. We good. All right. Noriega, drink champs, swag. All right, we straight. All right. Don't mind Benny Brent. I know you're doing what you do. AJ, why only? Wait, what's going on? I mean, I'm getting royal weapons for personal. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you do whatever you want. I just want to clear that part. I ain't want none of that. Like, if like, nah, at least in DW, you'll get used to this because I know y'all new to DWP. But one major thing in Lost and Shadow and there, all the rest of the old heads, they'll tell you, y'all gonna learn how to get along because that's how we all coexist in the world. So if there's a difference of opinions or whatever, figure it out. That's at least that's the DWP way. You know what I mean? Because if I don't agree with somebody, then I'll talk about it, but I'm not finna. You know what I mean? So yeah. So that's all. That's all. That's all. But we good. As long as we good, Jesus Christ, this dude's health is super low. As long as y'all good, that's all I care about. If y'all good, I you know what I mean? It's all good. I can care less. Split DPS teams are more switching and it feels better. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have. Hold on. Let me catch up to the message. Also said I don't recommend doing it too. I'm just getting the royal weapons for it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I don't have a main, so it's just. But hold on, which one is this? Dance of Steel. I don't know which one this is. Exclamation mark Discord, or I could type it. That's fine. You just do that. Now, just keep in mind, there's a 10-minute wait time. I don't want to say for obvious reasons, but there's a 10-minute wait time in the Discord. Oh, I'll get Barbara. Oh no, you got Bennett. Yeah, I'll take these two. I've never played Yoon Jin. I want to see what she does. Actually, yeah, be fine. Actually, yeah, I'll do this because there's that Season Mage, and I don't want to not break her shield if I have to. Nah, I mean, yeah, not a problem. Did you know that Monster and Leeway have the stair going up, whereas Inazuma, they're going down? What do you mean? Don't have a main, so it's just bi-weekly. I don't enjoy playing hyper carries. I mean, I do, but I don't know. I just like cool characters. Me personally, if a character's cool, I'll play that character. Like, yeah, man, this character's cool. Like, I'm playing that. See, the stairs are up. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. I never thought about that. Yeah, I see. I know exactly what you mean. Like, it's pretty much everywhere. Like, everywhere the stairs go up, kind of like Spiral Abyss. Whereas, I know what you mean. That's actually pretty dope. Somebody pointed something out to me in Warframe that I thought was super dope too, and it was just a no-brainer. Do you know on Lua, the missions make out the shape of a moon? Because Lua is the moon? Yeah, I know, it's stupid. All right. Yeah, I'm ready when you are. Senior M. On that account. Waiting for you and Mia. Wait, now you're healing. Dude, I am so confused. Ah! What are we doing? Ready when you are. Yay! Boop, 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 boop. I know Kung Fu too. You will know the way. Huh, huh. Kung Fu, daggers, spear. I can tank and all the things. Huh. I slap people in the face. You come here. I need you to sit still, good sir. Huh, 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 huh. Enjoy the pillar of maximum impact. Ha! Huh, 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 huh. Charge attack. Where'd it go? I saw you, for you cannot hide from my inevitable spear. Huh. My Kung Fu is swag-tastic. You will know the name of Zhongli. Ha! Jesus Christ. I wonder if they ever came out with a Kung Fu movie on this. Would he do that? Probably not. Charge attack. How much you hit for it? 22,000. I'll take it. Come here, sir. Boop. 27,000. I'll take it. Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright, I think I'm over it. Boop, 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 boop. Why not? Why not? Yeah! Excuse me. Blah, blah. Stop. Jesus Christ, there's more? You know how fast this would have been with Venti? You pop one little ultimate and you just throw stuff at it. Just They need a physical catalyst. Shout out to Saint. They really need a physical catalyst user. Wait, no, Yoimiya. I bet Yoimiya is swag. My birthday was on that day. I don't know who that is, but we are going to see. I think that's Yugiba. And no worries on that. Najaa was my main the first time he was released. Couldn't do it. Nita Senganyu. Got you. Yeah, no worries. I've been on Lua, but I don't remember the star map that much. Yeah, the star map on Lua makes a moon. Thanks, Burger, for help. Hey, they threw a thanks to you. That must have been like way later or way before. My PlayStation is super late with the chat. I got my something like 6 times. What the? Hold on. I've been on Lua, but yeah. If you check out Lua, the star chart on Lua makes the shape of a map or the shape of a moon. Why that never occurred in 5 years of playing Warframe? It never occurred to me. Crit damage, 1 damage, and what is that? Oh yeah, shout out to Burger, man. He helped me fix some errors that I had in that Excel spreadsheet. So we got Albedo worked out. I think I'm done with Ayaka. I just got to look at it one more time because I was in the middle of doing something while I was working on it. But there's that, and then I got to go through and get the rest of the pages done. Painful when people are forcing their meta. Oh yeah. Yeah, I look, AJ, I think me and AJ, we talked about this. That is the reason why Bennett's level 80/90. It's also the reason that Xiangling and Xing Cho even exist. Well, she's gonna be on everybody's account, but it's the only reason I have Xing Cho. I could care less about this character. I really could. You could actually take him off my account and I wouldn't blink. I wouldn't bat an eye. The only reason I have him is meta. For meta conversations. But keep in mind though, like, and this is the thing that I want to make sure that we're all on the same page on. Meta is there for the sake of performance. You know what I mean? And I understand that. You know what I mean? But I also understand. See, cause here's the notion, right? And this is what I used to talk. This is what I used to teach my guys in my Warframe clan. Delver Precision, as you guys know, is a Warframe. It actually was a Warframe clan, and we would have people who would main Frost, Ivara, Zaku now, just Nyx, the most non-meta, or perceptually speaking, non-meta characters, and be like, oh, that character's trash, until somebody comes through and bakes the whole map with this non-meta character, right? So it's like I never really cared about meta, right? So, but the thing is, meta is only a problem when it's used as a way to judge your competence on a particular subject matter. And that's where I draw the line. You know what I mean? It's not that you're not competent. It could just be that you're not interested. You see, because that's me. Like, it's not that I'm not competent. It's just that I'm not interested. You know what I mean? If I was interested, it's just a matter of going to Tintin's YouTube channel. Like, he's one YouTube channel away. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. So I'm actually with Aether on that one, but at the same time, you do have to. Yeah, not a problem, Diana. But at the same time, you do have to understand both sides of the argument, though. You know what I mean? Like, you have to understand that performance is needed based on what you might be going for, and just as long as we can have common ground, understanding why meta is a conversation, then at that point we can at least start to accept people's decisions on their own account. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, were you guys here where I forgot who it was? Matter of fact, there's a guy who gets 34 stars in the Abyss, right? He's on Tectone's channel. It's a really true wait, what are you talking about? By the way, thanks for the help, and I'm sorry all the glitching in the internet. No, you're fine. You did nothing wrong. My PlayStation shut off. it takes a lot to bother me. Trust me. Like you're beyond fine. You have no idea. You are super fine. You're good. You're good. Nothing to apologize for. You know what I mean? But this guy has like the most ridiculous account. Like all his characters are level 60. All the talents are 666. It's the weirdest account, most demonic account, backwards account. It's stuff like this. Like stuff like this happens. Like it's just chaos just for the sake of being chaos type of account. You know what I mean? And that's okay. It's their account. It's like playing with toys. No, I know what you're doing. Okay, fine. I'll stand in the fire if you just must have me in the fire. You know what I mean? So it's like that though. You know, and some people just like that. So, you know, I don't, you know, it's okay. I think it's okay. Communication is king. Okay, what are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. What are we doing? Because I got to help Jack after this. Because he's a kid, and it's like, you ever played Legos or G.I. Joes with a kid? It's like, it's the same thing. Yeah, he's gonna kill his Bennett, and he's a kid. I'm just letting him be a kid. Kids are kids. If you don't got kids, you ain't gonna understand. When you have kids, nieces and nephews, you'll understand. Kids are weird. We all were kids. Kids do weird stuff. So if he wants to kill his Bennett and Sucrose slowly, I don't know why, because Jack is waiting, but we should probably get it moving because I don't want to keep anybody waiting. Come on, we cutting into other folks' time now. We gotta be respectful of other people's time, cuz. Alright, so we was burning resin, right? It's a kid. It's just a kid. Kids are kids. Yeah, that's what he says. He's just having fun. He's like, I'm putting Bennett on life. He has this thing with Bennett and life support. Like, it's his thing. I just let him do it. I just let people do their thing. Yep, we do this. This is what we did last time. He would almost kill his Bennett, and then we would go and murder a domain. He's just doing him. All right, so I'm actually gonna switch this order, and then we are going to milk and cookies this domain. I'm thinking of going super all out. Oh no, this is level 1. Why are we doing level 1? You should at least do level 2, so you can get billets at least. I'm gonna glitch him out. Watch this. I'm gonna glitch him. Not AR40. Oh. Watch, I'm gonna glitch him. Oh, I didn't do it fast enough. If I do it fast, if I kill him before he even loads, it messes with his side. AR39, that's okay. It doesn't like mess with his side, but it kind of messes with his side. You're laggy? Well, no, it's not that. No, I don't think it's on your end. Okay. You gonna collect? I don't know if they collect it. I think they collect it. Hold on, what's your AR? Oh, 39. Oh, you almost there. Okay, cool. Yeah, after this, you only got 5 more to go. Aether, I said, I am sorry. I did not mean it in that way. I just... No. Red doesn't force meta. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Like, it's the communication, right? So, there's 2 things. Like, you have to understand that it's not always they're forcing meta. This is something I had to understand. It's not that they're forcing meta on you. It's that they're making a recommendation. So that's why it's good to have a conversation rather than getting extra defensive in those times, because you have to get the context and the intention of what they're doing or of what they're saying. You know what I mean? Otherwise, stuff like this happens. You know what I'm saying? Whoops. You know what I mean? But I mean, everybody here is cool though, so you know, ain't nobody meaning it like that. Where I can see where it's like, all right, man, now you're just doing too much, is when somebody's like, okay, you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. This is not the best. It's the blah blah blah. When that starts to happen, that's when it's like, all right, man, I'm about to feel some type of way. I could do this all day because I don't like Tartaglia. I can actually do this all day. I can't wait for Woo! Diana, me and you on the same page. We right here. We right here. You know what I mean? I think one of these days I might get back into podcasting because I am feeling a lot more at peace. Because when I used to podcast, I was ratchet. I'm not proud to be ratchet, but I was being extra myself. But I was, you know, the negative me. You know what I mean? I feel a lot more positive now. So when I do a podcast, I think that might be a good topic to podcast about, and that's how to get along with people you can't get along with. And I'm not saying you guys can't get along. What I'm saying is, how do you get along in a situation where you feel like you're not getting along? How do you force getting along, basically? You know what I mean? And some people you can, some people you can't. But when you're in those issues or those circumstances where, because we all bump heads. I bump heads with Red sometimes. You know, Red be like earlier today. It was like, you sure that's the best advice? Well, I had two options. I can either say, yeah, that's the best advice, or I could say, you know what? Let me think about what she's saying. Well, I keep saying she. Let me think about what he's saying. You know what I mean? And I don't know if Red's a guy or a girl. I'm assuming you're a dude. But I'm going to say, okay, well, let me decide, okay, what is Red trying to say? You know what I mean? And I could take a step back and say, okay, do they mean anything by this? Are they trying to impose a certain energy at me? No, they're not. They're just saying that they don't agree with what I'm saying. That's what they're saying. They're not saying, I don't know what I'm talking about. They're not saying, I'm stupid, I'm this, I'm that. They're not. It's not that energy. They're just saying, I don't recommend that advice. Like, don't do that. You should think about the advice that you're giving. That's what they're saying. You know what I mean? So that's when I took a step back and was like, oh, okay, you know what? I see where you're coming from. I took a second to digest what they were saying. And that's how you get along, is you got to give people the benefit of the doubt. You can't always go to the negative side of what people might be saying. And that goes for both sides. You can't automatically assume somebody's getting defensive. And you can't automatically assume somebody's being offensive. A lot of times, and I've come to find this out from the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, I wouldn't be surprised if it's thousands of people that I know right now. Like, I know a lot of people, and you'd be surprised how good-natured people's intentions actually are. You know what I mean? It's very clear when someone's being purposely a butthole, basically. You know what I'm saying? But it's really rare where somebody's like, I mean to do you some type of injustice right now. That is so uncommon that it's so easy to pick out when it does happen. That's why trolls are easy to spot. Otherwise, trolls would be really hard to spot because it would be more common. But that's because it's uncommon. You see what I'm saying? So, give people the benefit of the doubt. You'd be surprised. A lot of people have good intentions. Most people have good intentions. And I think it's pretty reflective, at least in this chat. Like, most people have good intentions with what they say. Some people are a lot more assertive than others. Like, I'm assertive, but I had to learn to not be as assertive. Like, for example, I started a project. I'm going to call it a project. I started a project, right? And I brought somebody in, and I said, hey, now this is assertiveness. Hey, you have the rights to do this, but under no circumstances can this be given to someone else. And they were like, good. I'm like, cool. By the way, you can assign this. Don't, though. But don't. Like, whatever you do, don't. End of sentence. That's assertive, right? Aggressive is like, don't be stupid and do this. That's when it becomes aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Assertive is just standing on your, you know what I mean? So I think we're all good. I don't know. We'll podcast about it one day. I have a podcast. You know what I mean? Because the last thing I want is for anybody, and I mean anybody, who I consider a part of DWP to be funking without being able to hash it out at the end of the day. If it's any funk. And it's funny because I don't even think it's funk. You know what I mean? Man, I could talk about this all day because I've been through all of this. in just this game. I ain't even talking about the other games. Don't get me started on Warframe. Warframe, you want to talk about meta? Warframe, you're wrong for not putting a prime mod. You're wrong for not putting a prime mod on your weapon. And then when the damage update came out, you're wrong for putting a prime. Now you're wrong for having a certain build in Warframe. Even though the game is technically easier than this game in some cases. There's some like if you do a survival in Warframe, a lot of cases that's easier than a Spiral Abyss. And you're wrong, right? So how do I have a 15% shield strength on the Traveler? Because there's because you have 2 geos with you right now. And with 2 geo characters, you get the geo resonance. Oops, you get the geo resonance, which gives you 15% shield strength. Boop, right there. Increase the shield strength by 15%. Additionally, characters protected by a shield will have the following special characteristics: all damage dealt is increased by 15%, and dealing said damage. 2 enemies will decrease their geo resistance by 20% for 15 seconds. So if I do this, when I have a shield on, I go boop, they have minus 20% geo resistance, which is kind of amazing. Yeah, and then your Traveler's Animo, but yeah. Yeah, no, you're good. Diana, welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen your name before. I've seen your name. I'm sorry to call you out, but I haven't seen your name before. Are you new here? And if you are, welcome. And trust me, in the last what feels like months, yeah. Y'all get used to me. Y'all get used to me. Oh, if Lost was here, he'd have had a field day. Lost, he thrives on this kind of energy. And I don't mean chaotic. I'm just saying he's really good with this type of stuff. He's from a city, like a city area. So he knows how, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I like these type of interactions though, because these are moments for growth amongst the clique. This is how you grow. You learn how to, you know what I mean? Hit each other in the DMs and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Hit each other in the DMs, talk about it, share meta, share non-meta, do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Hey, M, are we done? Because Jack is here, and I feel like we disrespecting his time right now. Because I got to help Jack out. So I don't know if you still need help. Because I don't know if you burned a bunch of resin when Burger was here. But I do not want to leave Jack hanging. But you gotta let me know.